Did you know that 42% of American adults are overweight or obese? Hormonal imbalances are a common cause of this problem. This shocking fact brings to light an important but often overlooked part of our health: the powerful effect our food has on the balance of our hormones. We eat things every day that can mess up the balance of our hormones, which can cause hormonal fat. It's not just how many calories you eat, but also how your body uses them. Because it has to do with hormonal imbalances in your body, hormonal fat is not the same as normal fat. It's different from regular fat because hormones like insulin and cortisol make it happen. Hormones control where and how your body stores fat. When blood sugar stays high for a long time, usually because of eating a lot of sugar and processed carbs, insulin can cause fat to be stored. On the other hand, when you're constantly stressed, cortisol, which is known as the stress hormone, can make you carry extra fat, especially around your stomach. Keeping your hormones in balance is important for your health and for controlling your weight. Dr. Jane Smith, a well-known endocrinologist, says, "Hormone balance is the key to a healthy mind and body. The amount of food you eat changes this balance." Remember that the foods you eat can change the way your hormones work, so picking the right ones is very important for your health. Watch the video to learn about the 7 worst foods that make you gain this kind of fat. To find out which everyday foods could be hurting your health and how to make better choices for your hormonal health, stay connected. Number 7. Sugar-laden beverages. While you may enjoy the sugar rush that comes from your favorite soda or energy drink, the truth is that these drinks are a major cause of hormonal imbalance. Each sip is full of sugar, which raises your insulin levels. Insulin is a hormone that keeps your blood sugar in check. Insulin levels rise quickly, which makes your body store more fat, especially around your belly. Those insulin spikes can put you on the path to insulin resistance, which can lead to diabetes. It's not just about the extra weight. Instead of drinking that soda, why not try one of these healthy ways to quench your thirst? Drink iced tea that's not sweetened, water that has fresh vegetables added to it, or sparkling water with a squeeze of lemon. These options not only quench your thirst, but they also keep your hormones in check, which helps you stay at a healthy weight and improve your health in general. To keep your hormones in check, remember that the drink you choose can be an easy but effective aid. Number 6. Processed fast foods. You might think that getting a quick meal at a fast food place will save you time in our busy world, but it is very bad for your health. Trans fats, which are known to be bad for your hormone health, are often found in large amounts in these foods. Trans fats make it harder for your body to control insulin, which makes you store fat, and they also make inflammation worse. This inflammation can lead to a number of health problems, such as gaining weight without meaning to. When you eat more prepared foods, you get more inflammation, gain more weight, and throw off your hormone balance even more. There is good news, though. You can break out of this loop by making quick, healthy meals at home. You could make a quick stir-fry with lots of greens and lean protein, or you could make a colorful salad with fresh vegetables and grilled chicken. These choices will not only save you time, but they will also keep your hormones healthy. Remember that fast food is only convenient for a short time, but it can have long-lasting effects on your health. Number 5. High-fructose corn syrup. You've probably heard of high-fructose corn syrup, HFCS, but you might not know how often it ends up in your food. There is HFCS in a lot of processed foods, not just drinks and sweets. It's in everything, from salad dressings to bread. This sweetener is a big reason why so many people are overweight and can cause hormonal problems. How? When you eat HFCS, your insulin levels can rise quickly. This can make you store fat and make insulin resistance more likely. It can also make you hungrier, which makes you want even more sugary foods. To keep your hormones healthy, learn how to read labels. Step 1 is to carefully read food labels. Keep an eye out for words like corn syrup or fructose that can be used to describe HFCS. Choose foods that have natural sugars, or even better, foods that don't have any extra sugars at all. Remember that the fewer processed foods you eat, the more power you have over your hormones and health in general. Number 4, refined carbohydrates. When you eat a piece of white bread or a bowl of white pasta, you're not only filling your hunger, you're also making your body do something important. These processed carbs make your insulin levels rise quickly. Insulin is a hormone that controls blood sugar. Hyperinsulinemia isn't just bad for your blood sugar. It also makes you store fat, especially around your stomach. Let's talk about the glucose index to understand why these spikes are bad. This measure shows foods that are quickly turned into sugar, like refined carbs. This is what causes insulin levels to rise. Having blood sugar levels that go up and down all the time throws off your hormone balance, which can lead to weight gain and other health problems. You can choose healthy things, which is good news. Whole grain bread and pasta should be used instead of white bread and pasta. The glycemic index of these fiber-rich alternatives is smaller, which means they won't cause those big insulin spikes. You'll be healthier overall and have better hormones if you make this easy change. Number 3, alcohol. If you drink a beer or glass of wine, it doesn't just make you feel good right away. Alcohol has a greater effect on your body, especially on the balance of your hormones. Too much booze can throw off the delicate balance of hormones in your body in a big way. Not only does drinking booze make you gain weight, but it also changes the way your liver works, which in turn changes how your body burns fat. Hormone problems happen when the liver isn't working properly and can't keep hormones in check. This can cause the body to store more fat and gain weight, especially around the stomach. The endocrinologist Dr. John Doe says, "Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. It's bad for your health in general to change your hormones when you eat too much. Developing better drinking habits with friends is important for keeping your hormones in balance. Choose drinks with less alcohol or switch between alcoholic drinks and water. This method not only helps you drink less alcohol, but it also keeps your liver healthy and your hormones in order. Remember that the drinks you choose can affect your health in the long run, so drink responsibly and in moderation." Number 2, artificial sweeteners. If you think that moving to artificial sweeteners will help you lose weight quickly, you should think again. People often think of these man-made alternatives as a calorie-free way to enjoy sweetness. But they come with their own problems. In spite of what most people think, artificial sweeteners can still cause insulin reactions, just like sugar. This can cause your insulin levels to rise, which can mess up your body's normal hunger signals and make you hungrier. You might eat more instead of less. Also, artificial sweeteners can mess up your gut bacteria, which is an important part of your health as a whole. But it's not all bad news. You can satisfy your sweet tooth in healthy ways. Instead, you could use stevia, honey, or maple syrup, which are all natural sweeteners. They're not just sweet, they're also good for you and easier on your insulin levels. Always keep in mind that selecting the right sugar is a small but important step towards better health. Number 1, soy products. There has been a lot of talk about the health effects of soy products, especially when it comes to hormone health. There is a lot of debate because soy contains isoflavones, which act like estrogen, which is a very important hormone in your body. While soy is good for you in small amounts, eating a lot of it could throw off your hormone balance. When you eat a lot of soy, it might make your body produce too many estrogen-like chemicals. This can be especially scary for people who have illnesses that are sensitive to hormones. But balance is very important. It's possible to eat a healthy, well-balanced diet with some soy and other foods. Finding the right mix is important, and you shouldn't get all of your nutrients from soy alone. There are many foods besides soy that can be used instead if you want to try something new. Good sources of protein are foods like beans, lentils, and quinoa. Remember that what you eat has a big impact on the health of your hormones, and that you need variety to keep things in balance. Let's discuss how bad habits and bad foods can affect hormones. The way we live and the foods we eat have a big effect on the balance of our hormones, which is important for staying healthy and happy overall. Hormones are chemicals that the body sends out. They play a big role in controlling metabolism, sleep, and mood, among other things. Number 5, a sedentary lifestyle. Hormonal changes can happen if you don't move around much. Insulin sensitivity can be harmed by not being active enough, which raises the risk of insulin resistance. This sickness can make you gain weight and develop type 2 diabetes. On the other hand, regular exercise can improve insulin sensitivity and hormone sensitivity. Number 4. Bad sleep habits. Not getting enough good sleep can mess up hormones like melatonin, which controls sleep-wake cycles, and cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol levels can rise when you don't get enough sleep, which can cause worry and anxiety. Making sure you get enough good sleep is important for keeping your hormones in order. Number 3. High amounts of stress. Long-term stress can cause cortisol levels to rise, which can mess up the way other hormones work. This can lead to situations like adrenal fatigue over time. Managing stress with yoga, meditation, or deep breathing movements is very important for the health of your hormones. Number 2. Consumption of processed foods. Eating these foods can make insulin levels rise, which can lead to insulin resistance over time. Hormones like estrogen and testosterone can't work as well when these foods don't have enough of certain nutrients. Number 1. Alcohol and caffeine. Drinking too much alcohol and caffeine can make it harder for the liver to break down hormones, which can cause hormonal changes. It's important to use these drugs in moderation. Hormone health depends on a healthy lifestyle that includes regular exercise, good sleep, learning how to deal with stress, and a diet high in whole foods and low in processed foods, booze, and caffeine. Keeping these things in mind can help your health and make your life better. As we wrap up, let's go over again how important your food is for keeping your hormones in balance and your health in general. Staying away from 7 main worst foods like sugary drinks, processed fast foods, high-fructose corn syrup, refined carbohydrates, booze, artificial sweeteners, and too much soy will not only help you lose weight, but it will also help your hormones stay healthy. Remember that making small changes to your food over time can have a big effect on your health. Start by switching out one unhealthy thing at a time for a better one. How did you get your hormones in better shape? Tell us about it. Leave your thoughts, problems, and useful advice in the comment box below. Your story could inspire someone to make a positive change in their own life. Thanks for watching. If you want more health tips and interesting stories, don't forget to subscribe.